Next message.
Met you in Houston, patrol from Atlanta, New York from Pennsylvania, something. Fuck, all I know is you hot, you know this, you make it easy to blow this, you know this thing. Hurricane that ass for me, shaped like a glass for me. It's like I knew what I liked.
Hey, big six. Watch these zoomies real quick. Hold on. Move. Let me stop playing with him. Boy, he did this the first time. I was like, hold on. I did it the second time. This is the third time. But let me give him his food before he kill me and eat me in my sleep. Go on. Oh, not Snoop under the bed. Trying to get this under there with him. I'm about to put this in there. Go on. Go on. Literally, he was clawing at it like, come on. Come on. But that lets me know, because I was going to get him another one. And, like, I'm going to fix the bed, make sure it's properly together, because I don't want to fall on him. But I'm going to put a blanket, probably get him another one of these, and have him this in a corner. And then we're going to put a whole bunch of stuff back underneath the bed. But for the meantime, we're going to make him a little cubby hole. But I thought that was cute, his little hands just reaching, trying to get it.
And you, look at stars like these are all
I only have his food in the room. In the room because I was looking for the dog bag. Now it's crazy because at work, when I say the girls were making jokes about the submarine thing, they were making jokes. And so then now Prime got Titanic. Like, literally, they are milking the submarine tragedy. It's sad, though. But at the same time, like, I don't know if there's profits from watching the videos on these stations, but at the same time, this movie's views is about to go up if people are already in, like, that state of mind type of thing. So one of my little curly cues. So cute. Looking like a little bug. And that's about the stretch of it. Lucky, I'm excited to wear my curl. Just, of course, she requires work. That's about it. Few words to say. Because I'm not mad. But, like, this is how I just want to break down, like, a person with control issues. So, like, anybody can laugh at me, could say I'm crazy, but when I tell you every book I've read is because of my mother and my sister. I'm gonna tell you why. In our family, on my grandmother's side, we have people who were on drugs and prostitution. My mom and both my sister display crackhead tendencies. And I'm not saying that to laugh, but they do. They display crackhead behavior. And crackhead behavior on basically trying to get your way, don't know how to understand the word no, or people who have control issues, which are normally your manipulators and your abusers. And so crazy because I'm talking and low-key I'm slightly getting a deja vu moment with my bed. So I guess I meant to say this because this all wraps into one. Now 100%, do I blame my father for my sister and my mother's ways? Abso-fucking-lutely. Because he instilled that abuse on them. And they were already probably fucked up in the head anyway because of our generational curses. But they were always born with hate in their heart. My sister, literally, her hate started when I was born. So that's how long ago her hate started. And my mama's hate started when she was a kid, basically. And she just don't know how to let go. And that's all that is. So with me knowing these things about my people, I read books to understand these. Like, I've always been interested in psychology when we had it in high school. I thought I wanted to do it in college, but yeah, no teacher could keep my interest with learning everything. So books 100% before college, in high school, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use these books to really understand how people are, and I'm gonna read the books about the people who, you know, really have it the worst type of shit. So I chose street books, not on the sense of like a street nigga type of shit, but in the sense of I want to understand my people type of thing. So 100% they both display crackhead tendencies, and that's the one thing that my grandmother always saw in them and tried to point out, like, although you're not this is how you're acting. So yeah, I understand. Like, after so long, I've always understood what my grandmother was trying to entail, and I see it 100%. The older I get, I see exactly what she's talking about, because they're just, you know, people who feel as though the world owed them something. And the thing about it is, the only person who owe you something is you. Like, everybody's out here trying to make a way, and you steady trying to take and take and take type of thing. And it's like, what are you doing with your stuff? Like, you have it way better in a sense than a lot of people, with you being on government assistance. Like, government assistance, yes, it helps you, but they be trying to find ways to really just help you, like, get ahead in way better than what they used to do. So it's like they actually are trying to help you. You guys are offered so much more than us regular single people, and yet you steady trying to take and take and take from the people who are out here having to work and pound the pavement like it's fair. It's not fair. You got time. We ain't got time to lollygag and be about the bullshit all day, every day. It's Monday, so 100%, I got time all day long to let go of all of my frustration that I want to let go, because this is my time day where I can do what I want. Now, my thing about my sister is she's the one who specifically asked for me to come up there. So it's like, and you know, 100%, I'm a dependable person, and if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do something. So for you to keep her phone off all day and then not even say, my bad, I forgot to cut the phone off, or some shit like that, versus what you actually said, that alone let me know that you probably wanted it to look like I flaked on her. Like, and that's exactly why I said what I said about the BS, because the one thing I did not want her to do is, at the time that she sent that message where she could have sent me the information to come see her, at that specific time, she chose to say what she said versus, oh, my bad, or oh, here's the information. If it really was about your daughter, but it's about her and her control issue, that she does not understand that I don't have to communicate to you where you want to communicate. And the fact that she chose me actually saying BS versus actually cussing in this thread to be a problem, let me know that you're confirming exactly what I know, is you want to have access to me so you can talk to me like a dog and think that I'm going to deal with it. But you just don't know. The reason why she's texting me on my niece's phone is because I told her in her own email, bring that bullshit here, I'm still going to block you. Don't matter. So it's like, you know this. So now you're trying to make it look like I'm flaking on her. And that's why I'm just like, you know what? We're going to say what we have to say on camera. Because for my niece's sake, when she gets old enough and she's able to actually watch every fucking video, baby, she's going to have references to, your version and then hear my version. So regardless of what you do to keep my niece away from me, you're never gonna prevail. You're not. And never say never. But when I tell you I have patience, I have patience. The real problem that my sister had was I didn't respond to my niece being in the hospital, I guess, the way that she wanted me to respond, which I don't know how you expect for me to respond. Literally, I've been in and out of the hospital. Literally. May not have been me personally, but it was slightly me, and 100% it was 90% my mom. So I've been in and out of hospital since I was a kid, since I was a child. So the kind of franticness you want from me, you can't get that from me when that's all I know. It's a normal place. Like literally, I can go to the hospital and know exactly where the fuck I'm going because I've been in the fucking hospital my whole life. Okay? That's what my sister and my mom is failing to understand is it's normal for me. It's nothing frantic. I know the process. I know how everything goes. Like the reason why I read so many books is because of being stuck in the freaking hospital. The hospital's not a fun place. I hate the hospital, but 100%, I have no problem coming and visiting loved ones in the hospital, but I don't have to stay all day, every day. Yes, there's people who can do that, but me personally, I can't sit that still. I really can't even sit that still no more. And the thing about it is just you visiting someone, that's all a person ever really cares about. People understand you have a life. You the ones who don't have a life, but you assume whatever it is that you assume about me, and like, I have to work. I'm not on disability. I don't get no free checks. And work is not fucking easy for me. Never been easy for me. So I've always had to work 20 times harder than everybody else because everybody assumes versus asking me. No one ever gives me chances. I've always known I'm going to have to work 20, 30, 50, 60, 100 times harder. But that's why y'all hate me. Because I mentally prepared myself for that shit. It don't matter what you do. I'm always going to be the last one standing. The strongest is always the last one standing. Real problem my sister had is the fact that I was instilling that into my niece on that phone. That's the real problem. I was asking her so I can understand what her pain is. My sister chimed in one moment with a little attitude when I'm trying to understand, what my niece is going through. I'm asking her, what have y'all been trying to kind of like help at home type of thing. And like, I'm just in the head already researching already. And my sister probably knows this with these things. But the thing she did not like was the fact that I instilled into my niece how strong she was. I'm like, you are strong. Like, I don't think you know how strong you are, but you are strong. You, number one, in school, you missed the ending of the school year, but you still managed to graduate. And she didn't just graduate. She graduated with all freaking A's. And I'm like, baby, do you not know how strong you are for you to be able to pass school with all A's and you've constantly been out of the hospital? You are strong. Didn't like that. I thought about how when she was a baby, how she motivated me to get stronger about myself. I'm like, you are strong. Like, I didn't tell her how she motivated me, but in my head, I'm like, you motivated me to be stronger. So you are strong. And she was understanding that. And so then I wanted her to understand, like, I know it hurts. And I know you're a kid. You shouldn't have to deal with this type of shit. I get it. I know how annoying it is. But one thing I need you to do is I need you to do what you can to fight this pain. Don't give in to the pain, but give in to what it's trying to do. I specifically told her, we need to work on a way for you to mentally block out this pain. And that's the problem that my sister didn't like. Because you can mentally block out your pain. You're still going to feel it, but you're still going to have a way where like my niece, when when she's in pain. I was like, do you close your eyes when you're in pain? And she was like, she keeps it open because she's scared. And I was like, okay. So her mechanism is keeping her eyes open. So it's like, I'm trying to understand so I can help her come up with a mechanism to not just forget about the pain, but to kind of like help it be a little bit more bearable for when it comes. And it's like, the reason why I was actually trying to coach her and instill positivity is because like when I heard her in pain, like I heard myself when I'm on my period and my blood clot's coming out and it's really cold, and the same moan that she was doing, I do. So it's like I know that continuous pain that she's talking about. So it's like in my head, I'm just like, let me see, throw these things out type of thing, just to kind of help her come up with a way in her kitty's way of just kind of like managing that pain. Because as a kid, when I had my stuff, when I had to go find out how come I had pubic hair so early, like I had to teach myself how to block out certain things. And you know, that's why my mom is like, are you telling Kamil? Because my mom understands, like, in so little words, that I understand what she's going through way more than what you think. Like, I may not have been stuck in the hospital, but I've been in and out the hospital just figuring out shit, literally, since now, basically. Like, I finally have my blood pressure under control type of thing. And that's been an issue since I was in high school. So it's like with my mom, like really knowing these things about me, she understands. I need my niece to understand, like, we're going to get through it. You're going to figure it out. It's going to take time and patience. I know she didn't like that word that I said either. I was like, give it patience. Don't rush it. And I told her, don't panic when the pain comes, because she's a kid and she's scared, and she's really like, although she's very smart, she still don't understand what she's going through. So it's just like, I know she's a kid and I need her to understand in her kitty mind, you know, this is where patience comes into play. Why we tell you patience. And yeah, that's what the real problem is I probably gave her a little boost of like, okay, we're gonna get through this type of thing, versus keeping it negative and woe is me. Like, no, we're not gonna woe is me over here. And that's why my sister don't like that shit either. I'm not a woe is me person. Like, yes, we understand, but at the same time, like, live fucking life. Literally, I like, live life. That's all. Live life. There we go. That's a perfect ending.
Nuts, Millionaires.
Do you remember we fell in love? We were young and innocent then. Do you remember how it all began? It just seemed like heaven, so I did it. Do you remember? We went back and
It was almost like I needed to hear that Drake lyric. a lot of y'all have also been sending me a lot of inspirational posts from like preacher pastors and stuff like that. And this one pastor, he had made a reel, and I only remember like part of it, but he was like, a lot of people are committed to confusion. So no matter what you say, no matter how you say it, their whole purpose is to cause confusion and static, and they just want to argue. They just want to fight. They literally have nothing else better to do than to like just be messy and start messy.
One of them ones.
Western road flows, I did it for my granny. Back when we couldn't buy pizza cause we were down to pennies.
Sleeping good, ain't you, bro? It's so funny because I've been getting on the camera to speak about this situation and keep saying no, because it's just, I don't know the right wordings for what the fuck just happened at Discount Tire. So like Monday I went to Discount Tire for a nail in my tire, and literally I left thinking they got the nail out of my tire to only find out the nail is still in my freaking tire. So I called this one Discount Tire today. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday basically, so I ended up with the day off. I called another Discount Tire. I asked my questions, blah, 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 blah. And so literally my intentions when I went there was to basically get either a new tire or 2 back tires. So where this child, because I know I was older than him, where this child really messed up is where he thought he was about to start chastising me on my tires. And I'm like, I already know this. Like, I'm not here for all of this. Like, I'm already on a mission of getting these fucking tires replaced. That's not why I'm here. I'm here for you to give me a new tire or to give me 2 back tires. Like, my goal coming in is already to get fucking tires. But we gonna get tires when I'm ready, because this situation that's happening right now is before I'm even ready to even, move forward. So basically he wasn't listening to me, and he proved that shit in the end, because in the midst of all his bickering, his bullshit, and he thinking that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, we finished the whole everything, and then I was like, okay, so what is it that I'm waiting on? And he proceeds to tell me what I'm waiting on. And I was like, no, I specifically said I want to go ahead and get how many tires that I wanted to get now, and then we're gonna worry about the rest later. Literally, it's the end of the fucking month. I'm telling you, literally, next month I will be able to finish everything. Why the fuck are you arguing with me? Literally, next month is literally Saturday fucking day. Literally, if I'm saying I'm getting this earlier than I'm anticipating getting it, that's not gonna persuade me to do what you want me to do. And then I already pre-had the tires I wanted selected, and then the nigga proceeds to tell me that no, those tires, da 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 da. And it's like, if these tires weren't meant to be on this car, why are you offering? Like, that's my first thought. So then he was like, you don't have these. And I was like, okay, just do the next thing that is available, type of thing. And it's like, nigga, do what I want. Like, I specifically called and told you my sticky situation and what happened. You don't know what has happened in my life between Monday and Tuesday. A lot can happen in somebody's life. So if I'm telling you, I was prepared then, but I'm not prepared now only because I have a goal and I have a mission. That's all it is. It's gonna get fucking done. But you not about to talk to me like a child and like I'm stupid. Like I know what I'm talking about. I understand. Like this ain't my first rodeo type of thing. So I feel much better now that I spoke it like this, because I just really couldn't get my wordings right the first few times, because it's like I really wasn't even understanding how he went left. I don't know. And the thing about it is, like, it could have been greed. 100%. It could have been greed. Because I thought about that. But the way he was acting, I did think about that. Like, just, like, because, like, even when I'm telling him my option, I was like, baby, this was already my option ahead of time. Like, times are hard. I'm going to do what's best for me. Because at the end of the day, I have to make sure that I'm good on all bases of my life. Because it's just fucking me. It's just me. So it's like, you're not about, like, you can't control that. Like, you cannot control how somebody does something. Now, I understand that some things, but in this situation, baby, this ain't my first rodeo. And I know what my tires look like to know what I can and cannot do. And yeah, I've made it this far and God has protected me, and I'm gonna keep making it this far. But yeah, I just did not like that energy, because you were all nice and friendly on the phone, but then as soon as you see me, instantly you judging me, and it's like, no, nigga, shut that shit down. And it's so crazy because they really get mad when that's just like the man at the dealership. That's exactly how he was acting. Like, just mad because I'm not doing what he wants me to do. Nigga, this is my pockets. My pockets. Leave me alone. Let me do what it is that I need to do. Okay? Like, you don't know what someone has going on in their life. So, yeah. But with that said, we manifesting positivity. And quite honestly, I've been having to really just cuss a lot of people out. I think that's what that is. Like, a request who already just changing her appointment, and, you know, it's barely even been a week, and she comes in basically on that BS, and I had to shut that down. I was like, no, ma'am. Because number one, you're late. I'm waiting on you. That's number one. You're late. I'm on time. So number one, don't be catching no attitude with me, because you in jeopardy of losing your fucking job. And ain't got shit to do with me, baby. Everybody going through some shit. And that's something that I said. I was like, honestly, today is one of those days where it's just a lot of people going through a lot of stuff. And your medical ain't no more special than anybody else. Like, and that's honestly how I felt when she was like, I need my medical. It's like, I need medical too, but you don't see me whining and crying about I need my medical. I do what the fuck I gotta do. Simple as that. But I can't say that to the customer. So I'm saying this now, like, so bad I want to be like, girl, you better go to Legacy. You better go find some places like disability. Like, there's other options that you can play with besides you just depending on a job to take care of your medical. Yes, you would rather take care of your medical on a job, but a job's insurance isn't any better than, like, you basically doing it yourself and figuring it out. So it's like, bitch, you got options type of thing. And so then she messed up with me because her head was itching. Okay, I understand that. She tells me, instead of just saying, my head itches right here in the middle, can you scratch it for me? She's telling me how to wash her hair type of thing. You can't do that. And number one, you wanted me to do some extra shit, bitch. You didn't pay for a massage. Like, I'm already washing your hair 3 times. Like, that's obsessive at this point. And it's like, I had to get her together. It's like, no, ma'am. No fucking ma'am. You're not coming in here like that. No, ma'am. And so it was somebody else. Who else was it? It was somebody else who I had a moment. Oh, it was a customer. So, like, I was looking at a video where this guy basically brought every seat ticket on a plane. And she was just real mad and upset that this man didn't. It's like, I understand it because I'm tired of people too. Like, I really am. And so, like, from a claustrophobic standpoint, 100%, I understand why he may want to do a big plane versus a private jet. But at the same time, like, because that's what I thought about. I was like, well, it's probably more spacious and comfortable and airy in a bigger plane. Like, I just got it. And so she was just real mad that he brought all these tickets. And it's like, but it's not hurting you. Like, what does him buying all these tickets got to do with you? You didn't even know he did this until I said this type of thing. But my thing is, this is like, I would 100% do that. 100%. And I said that. And it's like, yeah, he is a white guy. And yeah, I probably wouldn't completely just buy all the tickets. But if I've already in my head said I would buy a whole row to myself. So that in itself. So that's the part that I understood about him. Like, you don't want to be around nobody, everybody nasty. And yeah, he can get a private jet, but at the same time, like, he's also giving workers an opportunity to basically get a free check. That's number one. Like, he asked the baggage dude, how many bags did you have to put on the plane? He's like, 1. And I was like, baby, if that's all he had to do until some certain amount of time, like, baby, he just got him a break. The workers on the plane literally getting a free check, getting to chill for however long this flight is. Because I'm pretty sure he was like, baby, kick your feet up and get this free money. Because that's what I would do. So it's just like, why are you mad at this? Like, ultimately, at the end of the day, one of the things I thought about when I saw the workers was, baby, they ain't never going to get an opportunity like this. Live it up. I bet they did not have to do nothing. So it's like, you had that lady, but it's, and then what I'm not understanding about her is, I wasn't even talking to you. The girl I was working with is the one who was like, girl, what you laughing at? And I told her, and you butted in, you said your 2 cents and you had your problems. So it's like, it had nothing to do with you, for number one. So, and then this guy here, and it's like, I don't know what the hell is wrong with people, but y'all most definitely got the wrong one now, because baby, I am just like, no. You don't give me what I want. And I got what I want today. Because it's like, literally, I'm only a week away from being like my goal. Like, no, you are not about to fucking jeopardize my goal that I have for myself and my peace of mind. Like, these are my goals. Stay out my fucking pockets. Like, y'all see a car and y'all assume shit, and 100% y'all don't understand. Like, you can have this shit too. 100% you can have this just as much as I have this. Like, that's what I'm like, a lot of people not understanding. Like, yes, this is luxury, but I don't think a lot of y'all understand the whole true meaning of a car depreciating when it gets off of that freaking lot. The car depreciating needs to be your best friend. Because then in return, you're able to get something that's great for a cheaper price than everybody else. Oh, and then also I had to give the bank my 2 cents because I forgot to pay my car note. And this is the second time it's happened. So I understand the whole, we're going to put this shit in collections thingy. But it's like, no, you not about to do this. Because anytime I had a hard shit and I came to you motherfuckers about what was going on, nobody fucking believed me. So what we not gonna do is we not gonna do this shit. And the only reason why I know I probably got a warning is because they saw from the last time when they put it in that I didn't pay, that I ended up paying like probably like right afterwards. So I know that's why they gave me the courtesy in a sense. But it's like, if you would have did this even then, you would have been, I honestly had the money just sitting there. And I was like, why the fuck did I get this missed payment and money just sitting there like, hey girl, hey, we just chilling type of shit. So So it's like, that was a mistake. But it's like, it's a full circle moment because I was able to full circle moment that mistake. And so I let the bank have it. And I was like, quite honestly, and so my response to the email this morning was, I'll put all your notes on your account. Really, bitch? That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Because I told them, I was like, you guys are the ones who has failed me. Like, when I really needed you guys the most, y'all failed me. So, no, you're not about to do this to me. And, yes, so, yes, speak up for yourself, girl, because motherfuckers out here is tripping. And, yes, I am tired of y'all. Next look, gonna be a happy.
Love hard, he a cry, baby. If I ain't let him hit the pussy by now, then that nigga lame if he still waiting. Ain't
Not Snoop coming to the dark to vibe out by himself. Yes, sir. Snoopy insists on having this out because I just cleaned this up and he went right back and put some more out. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I don't know why he insists that it be out like that. So, yeah. Just cleaned his mess. Hopefully later today I can start my painting. Can you move? This is mine. You don't run nothing. We can't leave it dirty. It don't work like that. But anyways, I just like cleaned his mess and it's just so crazy how like just cleaning that off the floor makes such a huge difference to how this space looks and feels. And then I cleaned off the desk finally. This is all my work stuff. So I made me some tacos. Basically, I just made the rest of the corn tortillas or whatever. I cooked them in the air fryer, and then I had the meat and all that stuff baking. So I ate lunch already, but this is for if I get hungry. Got my journal, a book, water, and my bag. So eliminate all of that. The desk is fucking clean. My bad. Moving this stuff underneath the bed created more space and more room for such things. And yeah, this space just looks really, really good and peaceful. I want to do something with this area right here, but for the time being, and probably this area too, like I could probably stick some more stuff underneath bed type of stuff. So we'll see, because this is a table. I know this needs to go in the trash. That's first things first. And then these are more boxes right here, more of these. So I could honestly probably move that over here some type of way. So we shall see. Honestly, I could move this chest over here with this table. That's probably what I'm going to do. So yeah, we'll see. This space is pretty much how this is supposed to be. Since I'm going to do this painting, I like this covered up. So we're going to cover that up like so. And hope Snoopy don't make it messy. I need to put this up. It don't fit. So we gonna do that. That's why we like to cover that up. And then the socks is a part of the whole aesthetic of the vibe. We're gonna just put that right there. I can actually move these games now. So I don't know where I'm gonna put them, but I'm about to move these games. Oh, I can put them right here. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put them here for now. Then I can have my corner for those socks. I don't know why these socks are a part of my decorations, but I like it. So yeah, my little space. Whoa. Now this is bigger than I thought it would be. Oh, I can't believe how big this is. It's pretty. It's real pretty. Ooh. This is thick as fuck. Wow. I was not expecting it to be so thick. This is beautiful too. I did so good. I did so good. Ooh, look at it. Layer those two together. Layer this together. Yes, beautiful. Chef's kiss. Gotta get back to work now. Now, I wanted to properly open my Eva Marcel package. Number one, I love this blue packaging. It's just, every time I see the packaging, it just always makes me so happy by how vibrant the color is. And this is giving me like silk blue vibes. Love it. Because I love silk. And then you end up getting your packaging slip with your items and the person actually checking off, which I do like seeing my checks. I ain't even gonna lie. Didn't realize it until I opened this package today, and I was like, I really like whoever actually just checks it with the pen to know someone actually did it. So we got our dust bag, which this seems a little smaller, but it's a little wider. You want a dust bag here? Okay. So first things first, this tiger eye bracelet. I believe that's exactly what it's called. Gold lion charm tiger eye bracelet. So what she's looking like in the package, and I was so shocked on how heavy it was, and I'm excited to wear it. I really am. Ooh, that's so big. Wow, that's big. I wasn't expecting to be so big. It is heavy, but it's big. No. Well, if I get a man, hey, no, let me stop. But most definitely, this is probably a men's bracelet, honestly, with how wide it is. But I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it. Maybe it won't break so easily. Cause even this is I got this from a man's website. I forgot the name of the website, but this is supposed to be for a man too. So it's not like I'm really tripping. Apparently, I like the men's bracelets better than the woman's ones. So it is what it is with that. But most definitely, if I had a man, I would give this to him. I would be like, it's too big. I can see this on a man's wrist, most definitely. Then I got my cross chain. I low-key been wanting a cross chain for a minute now. So, I believe I told myself the next time I go shopping for some jewelry, well, next time I go shopping at this website, I was gonna get a cross. So, I've been wanting a cross for a while now, years. I do wish the chain was longer, but I can always go get another longer chain. Yeah, I could do a longer and I can do a thicker chain with this. So, ooh, it's nice and sparkly. That's how that's looking. All fresh and new. I love it. It's so pretty. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, if I don't quit. I'm very excited about this though. It's so tiny. So okay, that's a nice size chain, but I would want it a little longer. And the reason why I didn't get the longer one is because it was sold out, of course. So I got the next size down type of thing. Okay, so that's how that is looking. It's a nice size. I can't complain about the size of the chain. I would rock it still. And then, of course, another butterfly to add to the butterfly collection, as well as evil eye. I don't have no evil eye jewelry, so this was what popped out to me, was this evil eye butterfly. So cute. It's very lightweight too. It's not heavy at all. I was about to say, this looks like it's flimsy, but it's sturdy. It's very sturdy. So that's good. It's not heavy, because like even this isn't heavy, but it has some weight to it. It does have a little weight to it because these are big, but it's not heavy at all. I think this is the same size, so I don't even think I'll be able to wear these together. Unless I wear that other chain that I tend to keep wearing. I need to get a new one, but I haven't been back. Because the last time I went there, of course, issues, people, can't stop judging, or whatever the fuck their problem is with me. So I haven't been back there since. Okay, I can wear them together. It looks cute. Oh yeah, I can wear it together. And then this is the whole vibe, looking retarded, but it's okay. But the whole vibe is this bracelet to really go with this. Honestly, that's what this vibe is, but they're cute. I'm gonna look in the mirror because I can see it's cute, but I can't see in the mirror. But I think it's cute. I like it. So, yeah.
I'm looking for, yeah, it's that bird in the VIP line with the beat time and the East run. Used to drive the Nissan, now she in a Pima. I don't want her.